Don't call it a bounce back. Falcon's been here for years. Let's jump in.
Sometimes there's nothing to do until there's something to do.
That's bizarrely wise.
Well, I'm a bizarrely wise man, Sam.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Torres.
For sure. Wait, yo, you forgot the wings.
Keep 'em.
How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the Snap Academy. I'm Muse, and today we're bringing Bounce Back with a vengeance. We have our newest card, Joaquin Torres Falcon, or JT for short, our newest card that's not the season pass for the Brave New World season. Joaquin Torres is a 3/4 and is basically a 1-for-1 drops. He is an ongoing. Your on-reveal abilities of 1-drop cards happen a second time. At first, I really thought that this was going to be too niche, but having kind of that Wong ability a turn earlier is better than I thought. I really thought this was going to be a very clunky card, but it's not. This is actually the deck I was having way more fun with on stream than the Falcon deck, the other Falcon, the Sam Wilson Captain America. There's too many things happening all at once. And I was pleasantly surprised by this deck. It was efficient, it had big numbers, it scaled up well. So let's just get into the quick ratings. Overall, I'm gonna give this a 4-star. I think I gave it 3 stars on my kind of just first impressions video, seeing all the cards, seeing everything happen. But I'm giving it 4 overall. I think this is a very competitive card. I'm giving it 5 for competitiveness. It's not nearly as clunky as I thought. Kind of giving that same option for bounce that Bullseye did. It's weird that they're both 3 drops, but I think that JT really kind of brings bounce back together and in a very meaningful way. For fun, I'm giving it 5 stars. 100%, this is a very fun card. Bounce makes my brain hurt, and I forgot how hard it is to play bounce correctly, trying to stay so many moves ahead until this card came out and I had a reason to play bounce again that wasn't move bounce. And we did actually end up beating a move bounce deck, which was awesome because they did just about everything they needed to do and we still won. That means something considering move bounce is the #1 deck in the meta and had to get nerfed. So yeah, 100%. I love this card. If you are a bounce player, this is possibly a must-have card. It directly synergizes with Falcon, which is awesome because, again, I really thought that it was going to be clunky playing it on turn 3, but then you can do it on turn 3, play two 1-drops on turn 4, and then follow up with that Falcon to bring him back and do it again. Very meaningful. So definitely a sleeper card right now. I'm really excited about it. And let's dive into the deck tech. With this being a bounce deck, we are playing a lot of 1-drop cards. So we have a total of 6 altogether that we can use and a couple of things that can scale up. So our #1 kind of MVP of this deck is the Hood. I've said it kind of multiple times that, Hydration Robert is one of the best 1-drops in the deck in the game, and he was at 1/5. 1/4, he's still good. So if we're getting a bunch of 1/6s, that's very meaningful. And we're doing it at a discounted rate, getting that bounce, maybe that free hit from Beast, another one from Falcon, another one from Toxin, or even another one from JT himself. So this is definitely the all-star card. You cannot drop this card. It's a Series 3 card. Everyone has it. Silver Sable, Hawkeye, Rocket Raccoon, those all really scale themselves. Hawkeye being the weakest of them all, followed by Rocket, followed by Silver Sable. Silver Sable is the easiest to scale. You don't need a lot behind it. It happens on the same turn. Rocket Raccoon happens on the same turn, but you do need to guess correctly. I have whiffed pretty hard on Rocket Raccoon a few times, and it's absolutely demoralizing, missing it every single time. America Chavez and Iceman. These are the ones that you might want to change out later. I like the America Chavez to get that extra little bit of power on my next draw, and Iceman for a little bit of disruption. I'm playing a few more 1-drops in this deck than kind of previous because I really want to scale up my Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night has a home now, and I really, really, really like it. I've been wanting an excuse to play this card, and if you play it correctly, it's kind of like a second Hitmonkey. And you can control where it goes. You just have to really plot out ahead of time, figure out where you're going to put everything, how you're going to place it, and in what order. This is a big brain deck. So this is not a deck that you kind of sit on the toilet, play Marvel Snap on, and do quickly. This deck takes a lot of thought. So just kind of be forewarned there. We have our bounce package with Toxin, Falcon, and Beast. Beast, we want to kind of save until turn 5 on a full lane. We want to do a JT on 3, then 2 2-drops and a Falcon on 4, and then play those 2 2-drops again, and then Beast them so they're free, so that we can have just kind of free range across the rest of the board. And then Hit Monkey, Werewolf by Night, they're kind of our 2 scalar pieces. They both do get very, very large if you play correctly, and can have a big turn 6 play. You just need to make sure that you have room for that Werewolf by Night so it can jump in and then move around. Kind of once you finish off a lane, that's when you know, hey, we're good and we don't need to kind of fill up anymore. You want to kind of finish with that Hit Monkey and then kind of play ping pong back and forth with a couple 1-drops to get that Werewolf by Night going. So you kind of want to play the Hit Monkey on the lane that you already have the Werewolf by Night, and then ping pong the other 2 lanes with your 0 and 1-drop cards until you fill up a lane. Now that we have the deck tech, let's jump into the pilot. All right, so we are jumping into the pilot. Again, this is a very big brain deck. You have to think and kind of focus on where you're playing everything. You can't just kind of play cards willy-nilly, hope for the best, and outpower them. So for me, I think I'm going to do kind of an Iceman here, do a little disruption, especially if they do have their Sam Wilson in play. Kind of pushing that back. I'm really just hoping, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I do hope I hit their Sam Wilson Captain America. And then we do need to think about what we want to do. Right now, I'm probably going to play the America Chavez on top of the Iceman, then Toxin on top of that, maybe getting another 1-drop. Jotunheim kind of blows. So that might change what I want to do. I'm gonna go Rocket into America Chavez. And again, I missed with the Rocket. That sucks. They did get their Captain America, unfortunately. We did not hit it with the Iceman. Okay. This match hates us. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. So this is mildly better. I'm gonna Silver Sable here, Toxin just to get those back. Again, this is super rough. They are playing a zoo package. I'm really hoping I do get the Falcon here. Didn't really get anything to scale. And now we've got a bunch of rocks in our deck. Okay, Mr. Fantastic to kind of go in. Okay. Up next, well, there is that Werewolf by Night. We can't really do both, unfortunately. So we'll just kind of get that rolling, and then maybe do a Hit Monkey right. We do have enough that if we get a Hawkeye, I think we'll be okay. Even a Hood, we can punt mid. No, they got my Joaquin. So we have nothing that's helpful. So what I want to do here is probably Hit Monkey, Chavez, Rocket Raccoon. That way the Werewolf jumps right, goes mid, goes left, and we get a little bit more off of the Captain America. I actually don't think that they're going to play here. So let's actually switch this up. And this is what I was talking about. So we want to go, I think we win lefts. We go Hit Monkey, that drops it here. That's going to move in. So maybe in the off chance, nah, we'll stick it. Go Hit Monkey, Chavez, Rocket, just in case. I started overthinking it. So I was right, they were moving it over. We get our Hit Monkey. We're going to scale up our Werewolf. they did play a card. So that was super nice for us. We get the double off the Rocket Raccoon. A Ant-Man, we scaled too big. Claw didn't really do it. And GG. So I really didn't have faith that we were going to win there. Victory. But if you do think about it, you can outscale them. That Werewolf by Night, that was a huge play there. We got, what was that? 7, 9, 8, a lot of power that last turn to kind of outscale them. All right, so this actually doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. We do have some nice 1-drops to use. The Taco Truck is nice. We have a Werewolf by Night. So yeah, I'm just going to go Hawkeye into the Iceman Chimichanga. I might actually just... taking aim. Oh, I can't Toxin necessarily. So I guess I can Chimmy. Yeah, I'm going to Chimichanga into the Toxin. That way we hit the Hawkeye. And then we can get Werewolf by Night next turn. This is mildly depressing. So they hit our Silver Sable and our America Shadows. We do still have cards, which is great. So we will now do probably just Werewolf by Night. Start moving it around. The Joaquin Torres, I actually don't want to play now because we're so limited on space because of the squirrels. So we'll probably drop Hawkeye into Rocket into Iceman. Maybe we also get a Falcon or a Beast. Both of those would be great. We can bounce those up. Hood, we do actually get the Demon without the downside. So they kind of cleared up all of our 1-drops here. So we can fill up our hand, but unfortunately the Ninja and the Squirrels are going to hit first. So I'm probably just going to go with a Hawkeye, Rocket Raccoon, and then finish back with the Iceman. Hopefully we can get that Beast. I would really like a Beast here. So we did hit the Silver Samurai. Not the Silver Samurai. We hit the Silver Samurai with Rocket Raccoon. Aim. Scaling up our Werewolf by Night. Do a little disruption with the Iceman. Bob's your uncle. So I'm thinking here, I might just drop the Demon just to get it, since we don't have Beast. They probably have it. We don't have a lot of cards. I might actually just do this, since we can't really move the Werewolf by Night anyway. And what I do like is, hopefully this deck will actually work even without Joaquin Torres, just kind of adding an extra piece to the kit. Well, I have no cards. There went my Beast. So we just have a little bit of power last turn. They do have to scale pretty high. They did mill us out. Hopefully we can beat the mill deck. And they retreated. We outpaced them. Which, again, they milled us out. We beat probably one of the top contenders in the meta with this deck. Werewolf by Night making a comeback. Let's get one more in. Well, we started with 2 of our bounce cards. Not all 3 of our bounce cards. So we have all of our enablers, but none of our 1-drops. Half of our deck. And all right. That is RNG at its finest. Wow. That's impressive. Electra could also be a fun card in this deck. Okay, glad I didn't hit the Werewolf by Night. We got a Silver Sable. This is something. We can actually start doing something here now. Something cool to note is that you can do things and then the Toxin hits. So if you were to do like a Hood, Silver Sable, and then Toxin on different things, then the Toxin would bounce. So what we're actually going to do here is Hood, Silver Sable, and then Toxin the Hood. That way we can get another one going. We can get the Beast rolling as well. I think I might actually... I might actually Joaquin Torres here. I'm thinking, you know, with the 3, we don't have Falcon, unfortunately. If I had Falcon, I would have done that. But we'll do a Hood, a Silver Sable, and then Toxin. And then we'll get the Werewolf. Scale it up again to the left. Why did I not see the Fisk Tower?
I know you don't have to do it, okay?
Yeah.
That might be one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Okay, so now we're going to Hood, Iceman, and no, we're actually going to do that in reverse. We're going to Iceman, Hood, and then Beast, because I want to probably do that again. I cannot believe that I completely missed the Fisk Tower. Make sure you pay attention to locations, kids. Now it's scaling correctly. We're actually down 8 power on the Werewolf by Night, unfortunately. So yeah, we get the bounce. The Werewolf by Night jumps over, and now we've got a really big Joaquin Torres, or a big Hit Monkey. So what we want to do here is stay out of this with the Werewolf by Night. So we'll go Hit Monkey. Now we want to go, yeah, Hit Monkey left, Demon, and then we'll do a little ping pong here. So we need more power left. So we want to go Chavez, Sable, and then it bounces, and it'll just end with an Iceman to hit that Hit Monkey. So big power. I may have done it mildly backwards, but whatever. Only one Swarm and an Ant-Man, we win. So again, Joaquin Torres, he works in the deck. This deck works without him, but you can get some really big plays. So overall, I really do think that this bounce package is very strong and could be part of the meta moving forward, as we did actually face a mill deck and win. We were very resilient against that mill deck. It was hitting all of our 1-drop cards. We had a few in our hand. We were still working, and we could use all of our scalers still. That was epic and huge. I ended up having a 73% win rate with this deck, a lot of 8 cubers. We climbed, I think it was 4 or 5 levels on stream. I just climbed another 2 levels while playing the deck for the pilot. It's powerful. It's strong. People don't see it coming right now. Everyone's kind of focused still on the season pass card. It's the most accessible card, but that's why I really want to drop this deck first, because Joaquin Torres, Mr. JT, he's a little slept on right now, and definitely what bounce needed. So if you enjoy these deck techs, make sure you snap that subscribe button, send us a like, let me know in the comments if you're playing JT, if you love bounce, or just anything else, let us know. Make sure you check us every Tuesday on the Twitch stream, also on YouTube, while we're building these new decks. And then you can also submit your own deck, play me, have a great time. Until next time, happy snapping.